Hey everyone, before this review begins, this one's going to be a little bit different as I try out a new format. If it's successful, we'll continue doing it, and if it's not, we'll just let this one go by the wayside. As the channel grows and grows, I get sent more and more games to potentially review, and unfortunately I just can't cover them all. So I figured on Steam, with so many games coming out on Steam every single day, I want to still cover at least a few of them. So I figured, why not cover them in a much smaller format that you guys can still kind of judge the game and get an idea of how it is and whether or not it's even worth looking up. The reviews are just going to be 1 minute long, so obviously I won't be able to go into as much detail as I do with my regular reviews. Even though those are only a few minutes longer, it's amazing how much information you can cram into just 1 minute. So be sure to let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this idea. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a terrible idea? I'm not really going to be looking, of course, to get tons and tons of reviews on these, but anytime I see a Steam game that at least looks somewhat interesting, may have a crazy gimmick, may have a really stupid name or weird name, enough that at least caught my eye, I figured why not at least give it a minute of time here on my channel. So without further ado, here we go with the first quick review, and it's Attack of the Killer Furries. Attack of the Killer Furries is a first-person shooter where you're blasting cuddly creatures to smithereens, blood flying everywhere, with some actually nice colorful graphics. The game isn't very well optimized though, so on my pretty decent computer it was chugging after a few moments, even on the low settings. The game has 5 levels, basic goals of defeating a certain number of enemies, a boss, or get to a certain spot on the map, with one level being a survival mode. There's not a whole lot of variety to the enemy types. You have ones that have a projectile and ones that explode, but there really isn't much there. There are 3 difficulties, but there really isn't much difference between them other than slightly increasing the goals that you have to complete. The game has some collectibles and a few secrets that aren't even implemented fully yet, so that was disappointing. The thing is though, the AI is absolutely terrible, so the game could potentially be fun for a fast-paced quick shooter, but the AI is so dumb and there's so many other problems, it's just not fun to play. In fact, the final level, I got blasted into a wall and beat the final boss from a hole. Attack of the Killer Furries is available on Steam for $2.99, and I'm going to be giving it a 2 out of 10. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.